shows up to the reviews a month late with Starbucks. Anyways, I'm Rose, and this is going to be my review of Voltron Season 2, because I haven't been able to stop screaming since January. I'm just going to go through all the good things and then all the bad things all at once, just so I can get it over with. And disclaimer now, there are more good things than bad things, so it was I enjoyed. As a general thing, I really enjoyed Season 2. I just have a bunch of criticism about it. And, so, without further delay, because I'm a mess, let's get going. General things for Season 2 that I liked was there was a lot of Brogaines moments. Just Shiro and Keith hanging out. That was great. That was amazing. That was awesome. It fueled my soul. That healed my soul. I also really liked the Blade of Memora plot. Wow, I touch on that way later, actually. I better stop myself now before I start crying. Anytime Lance was on screen. Lance McLean is my favorite character, and I would die for him, but I know he would not let me. So yeah, anytime Lance was on screen was just a blessing. And then Red's bond with Keith, that they showed that was awesome. That was super cool, and it was just, like, Keith gets a paper cut. Red, well, there's no other conclusion. I need to destroy the planet. In episode 1, episode 1 was really cool, and it had a bunch of things that I liked about it. Baby Karan was one of them. Apparently, the smaller Karans were voiced by his sons, which I can't handle this information. No, but another thing was Pidge's whole little puppet with the trash Nebula puppets and the little fluffy balls that came, and just like, my name is Keith. I'm so emo. I actually made the name of my Voltron side blog for spoilers. It's Pidge's Puppets. I can't use it again until Season 3, but Pidge's Puppets. And another thing, this is more of a general thing also, but it really came to a head at episode 1, just peaked. Shiro x Fatalistic Humor is now my OTP. Shallura, gone. Shat, gone. Shalurat, gone. Shiro and Fatalistic Humor is my OTP now. Friendship ended with Shallura. Now Shiro and Fatalistic Humor is my OTP. I'm serious. Like, just Shiro and his millennial humor. He's so ready to die at any given point, and I should feel bad about that. But it's actually kind of funny. Episode 2, aka the Hants episode, was beautiful, and it was the only time they were in the season. No, we gotta save the criticisms for last. Anyways, it was really cool that they got an entire episode dedicated to themselves, because that was awesome. And Lance got to save a planet. What a good bean. What a good bean. Him realizing the queen was under mind control, like, that was good. My one note for episode 3 is Ulaz, because he was cool. Episode 4, I actually didn't like the first time around, maybe because the villain was a cube! It was a cube! I feel like the Voltron, writers were just like, okay, so we have everything written, but we still don't have a villain for episode 4, and I think the Robo Beasts are getting a little repetitive. Tim Hendricks. A cube. And yeah, it was a cube. This isn't a criticism, really. It was just kind of it's a cube. But episode 4 was a really Pidge-centric episode, and if you know me at all, I have a minor crush on Pidge. Minor. Anyways, so Paige geeking out about the Alkari and all the technology on the ship, the little ice sparkles, that was really good for me. That was amazing. And in episode 5, we've all seen the Koran on Ice edits, right? Koran on Ice, and the slipperies. Yes, we were born to make history. I'm gonna have to do something in these videos. Anyways, so Koran getting the slipperies was really funny. It's common in older Altaians. Yes, but I don't have it because I'm not old, and now I'm actually walking away. And then another thing in episode 5, like on a more serious note, it's showing how wearing down it is to these kids and even to the adults that they're constantly in a fight for their lives against an evil empire. So episode 5 was like really good at showing that, oh yeah, they're always fighting and they're tired. Getting back to the goofy topics, another thing I really liked was the Clance pool scene. You're pushing too hard. You're not pushing hard enough. Episode 6, I also only have one note. I would be more comfortable with all 5 paladins. That was amazing. Episode 7, the Space Mall. We found out Zarkon's backstory in an episode called Space Mall. Kaltenecker was great and amazing, and I love him. The astral plane was also really cool. Like, hero self-care is projecting yourself into the astral plane to fight Zarkon. And also finding out how the wormholes worked. That was really cool. Yes, teledove lenses. That was awesome. They're called teledoves. We found out how the wormholes work. I love technology. Episode 8, the entirety of that episode, all of it, every single bit of it, my favorite one, without a doubt. 3 highlights that I made myself choose, because I did and have made a very long post about everything I loved about episode 8. The 3 things that I loved most about it: space, Gulrakeith, I love being right. There's just people in the fandom. Gulrakeith isn't canon. Stop acting like it is. It's just a fan theory. Me with episode 8. Hello, I'm Detective Right all the time. And also, the very famous, very close to my heart, Shiro, you're like a brother to me. Okay, episode 9 was the Heath episode, so that was super cute. I can't believe they went on a date. And then Lance's excitement about the plan earlier in the episode, that was super cute. Like I said, anytime Lance came on screen was a blessing. Episode 10, Escape from Betatraz. Apparently, did not everyone get that that's a play on Alcatraz? Betatraz? Alphatraz? Alpha is the first letter. Betatraz? Alcatraz? Betatraz? Did not everyone get that? I thought it was pretty obvious. Anyways, Slav was amazing, and I love him. And I've seen a lot of people going like, oh yeah, it's really cool that they kind of showed that he has OCD. And I'm just like, oh, that's cool, yeah. And so, and also Pidge looking for Matt. That kind of just, give Pidge the family back. Reunite the Holts. Lance, sharpshooter extraordinaire, was amazing. Just like, and his squinting his one eye was amazing because I'm projecting. But also Lance's doubts about his place in the team was really well done. And it's leading up to a big character arc about it, which is really cool, which is While he was talking about his friends, that was awesome. Where it was just like, oh yeah, and Keith does all this cool junk, like flying into asteroid belts and black holes and cool junk like that. Just like on the smirk on his face, like, I don't know, that's gay. I love my bisexual sharpshooter son. Anyways, episode 11. I honestly slept through most of that, I think. But, episode 11, it's called Stayin' Alive. Has anyone at all looped over the lyrics of Stayin' Alive to the fight scene of episode 11? Because if they have, link me. Stayin' alive, stayin' alive, oh, 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 stayin' alive. And then I have episode 12 and 13 together because I can't tell them apart. That is legitimately one of my notes say. Oh God. The boss battle was awesome. Shiro getting the Bayard back and the flaming Zord and the step. It was so cool. And Face sacrificing himself broke my heart, and his little smile. You realize I predicted that, right? Like, I predicted a bunch of the small things in season 2 via my fanfic, which is just like, wow, I can't believe I predicted Face is going to die to save Keith. Like, that's... wow. Also, the cliffhanger, like, emotionally, I couldn't take it, and I cried, but it was good, and just... Shiro's taking a nap. He's taking a nap, everyone. Okay. Oh boy, here we are, on to the bad things. So if you only wanted to hear me ramble about the happy stuff, stop now. Also, I think I'm running out of time. But the bad things I didn't like, and need to be fixed next season was, where are Lance and Hunk, lol. Where are they? Where were they? They had one episode, a few scenes. Other than that, it was Keith, Pidge, Keith. Like, I love you, Keith. But come on! And then Hunk was kind of constantly reduced to the food guy. Like, no, let him geek out about the engineering with Pidge too. Like, he's an engineer. And it's just like, I mean, when he was making the Teledove cookie by accident, like, that was a stress relief thing. But then otherwise, it just kind of was, okay, food, always. That's awesome. Great. It felt like 80s fan service. That's one of my notes, because it kind of was all the forced bad Kalura. It was so bad. I hate Kalura so much. Their scenes were bad and forced, and it's based on the hashtag not all Kalura. And so, Kalura, fan service. Loader getting mentioned at the end, fan service. Keith piloting Black. I'm playing with this as I complain, but Keith piloting Black was just... why? I have legit critiques, and then I have personal things, and one of them is lack of glance, because I honestly can't tell if I'm being baited or not. Like, is this hinting, or is this baiting? Am I getting baited? I'm getting baited. I'm gonna get baited. Also, low-key colorist, only focused on the light-skinned characters. Shiro's blatant, obvious favoritism for Keith, and ignoring everyone else ever. Was great. Oh, Allura being made out to be the bad guy for not trusting all the Galra always. You know, the people who destroyed her planet and genocided her race. That was great. Basically, season 2. I liked it. It was awesome. Are there things that need to be changed? Yes. In all, was it enjoyable? Yes. Am I going to cry when season 3 comes out? Yes.